Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome for those who are new to the channel. My name is fransica and welcome you guys to the channel. Welcome to the channel. The Lord gave me this great message, you guys, this evening. He dropped in my spirit Job. He wanted someone to know how when it's a demon that is affecting their lives, right? When it's a demon that is affecting their lives. He showed me Job and how the devil came, right? And how the devil separated him and what he did. And he said it cannot touch your life, right? It cannot touch your life. He said it can make you get sick, but even with coming and affecting you, right, your stuff or anything. He said, look at what happened with Job. The devil is a demon, a fallen angel, right? So he said they still have to get permission to touch one of God's anointed one. He said the devil, when the Lord said go ahead and when he said look at Job or whatever, and the Lord said go ahead and test Job or whatever, he said first you have to remove the hedge of protection around Job, right? That mean you guys, you don't know it, but you are, I keep on saying that you are protected, right? You are protected from the enemy, right? He said first remove it, and then he can be able to do this. And even then he only had access to Job's stuff, right? He still didn't have access to touch Job himself until the Lord gave him permission to touch Job, and still he could not take his life. So everything that anytime that you are being affected by these things, oftentimes is because the Lord have for a reason allowed the enemy to touch certain things or to touch you in some kind of way for a reason, either to teach you a lesson, to make you stronger, or to show you how to fight off these things, or to give you experience with these things, whatever the reason is. But it is never to the anointed one demise, right? Job, he said, yeah, Job, you can touch Job. The enemy can sometimes make you sick, can make you sick, but he cannot go beyond the limit of taking your life, right? He said oftentimes what is happening with some of you all that have the protection around you, the hedge of angels around you. He said what you would feel when they come close to you is not to say they won't be sending weapons. They'll be sending weapons, but what you will feel oftentimes, those who have the edge of protection around you, you'll be feeling the effects of the warring of the angels, good and evil, that is warring to keep you safe. That is what you'll be feeling. We say it's like when a glass is like a glass dropping right next to you, right? It does not, it was meant to hit you, but it did not hit you. Because why? So you're just seeing the effects. Because why? You are protected, right? So you will just see the effect. He said, he remind me of this, and he said it's like this 10,000 are falling by your left, those 10,000 are falling by your left and your right, none shall come nigh your dwelling place. So many things may be going on around you, but you individually, the Lord say, is heavily protected from the enemy's attack. He showed me a chapter, I think that it was when Joshua was going to be on the throne, and he kept on showing me the protection that was around Joshua, the protection that was around Joshua, right? He showed me the protection that was around him, and I never understood why he kept on showing me all of the protection that was around him. And he said the reason why he was showing that is because we need to know that we are covered, we are protected. So oftentimes what we experience is the enemy coming close to us. Oftentimes we experience is what was meant for us, but it did not touch us. Oftentimes we just feel the effects of what was meant for us, but we do not feel the full-blown effects, right? And if it's touching you to make you sick in any ways, because the Lord ordained it for a reason, right? But he said, just like with Job, even if it gets you sick, the Lord says it's only to a certain limit. So don't think to yourself that these demons out there just doing all kind of things to God, the Lord's anointed one, and he then we have to pray it away and all these kind of things. No, some of us, we are aware. There is some of us that have the gifts, and we can be able to see certain things and know when they're coming to pray or whatever it is. But there is some of us that can't be able to see this. We still, even if you can't be able to see it, or you can't see it, if you can't see it, it's probably because the Lord wants you to pray, right? The Lord wants you to do something about it. But oftentimes, if you cannot see it, is because even if when you cannot see it, you need to understand this. When it comes to an anointed child, a child that is from the Most High God, when it comes to one of His own, He watches over His own. There is angels around you. Oftentimes, the Lord show you certain things or wherever it is, or certain things you see that is going on. He show you that was to let you know that He's protecting you. It's like someone revealed that somebody was going to kill you and they didn't know and they stopped the weapon. The reason why He revealed that information is because He wants you to know you are protected. So don't be fearful. You have a hedge of angels of protection around you. And if they attack you with sickness, is oftentimes how to say, authorized by the Almighty. Every attack that happens to you or is coming towards you has to be authorized, or it is fight against and cancelled. It is fight against and cancelled by your angels that is around you. He said, though 10,000 falling by your right and your left, none shall come nigh your dwelling place. Don't fear. Stay blessed, stay strong, saints. Bye, guys.